when people come in. Anyway, so using a can, and I even thought about this. This is like 16 ounces, but see, my hand has to wrap around it. I looked at a bunch of stuff and I thought, no, I'm just going to order a set of weights. They're like $8 or something. But
Yeah.
I realized then that the Zumba weights actually were a pound. So I was like, okay, I know I have those. I just have to find them.
Just gotta find them.
Just
Hello,
have to.
anybody who's here?
Hello. Well, it only shows that one person is here, and my um what you call it is fluctuating. Give me just a second. Oh, well, that
All
was
right.
good. Um, I didn't turn off my oh, what do you call that thing? I didn't turn off. Hi, Barbara. Yep.
Autofocus.
Yeah, my autofocus. I didn't turn it off yet because
Hi,
it
Barbara.
takes a while for
Hey,
that stuff to
surprise,
open.
surprise.
Yay! Don't I got companies?
We're here together.
Yay!
I want to open this up and see what it looks
What's
like.
all on it? Let me. I am going to go over to Facebook and just say, "Hey, I'm going to be live." Oh, that is so cool, Lisa.
I had it upside down, but yeah,
But still, it's really
it
awesome.
really is. I love it. I
And
love.
you know what? I like that it's all one direction. That it
I do
doesn't turn
too.
around on the inside, because
Yeah,
when
and
it
the
turns,
pattern is keeps going. It
yeah,
doesn't like stop here and start again.
right, and it doesn't turn around. And
Uh
hi
huh.
guys, hi Teresa, hi Joyce, hi Barbara, hi Sharon. Ugh, my tongue doesn't want to work.
Teresa,
Anyways, I'm
good.
gonna
Glad you're
over to
here.
Facebook and just say hey, and then I'm gonna turn on my fan because dang, I didn't realize how hot it was in here.
And this one's the same way.
It's all one direction.
It's all well. It all flows together. Yeah, some of them are turned upside down, but they're that way. You know.
Because they fly that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So hi Pam. Hi Nashua. Glad y'all are here. Anyway, that one just I just loved it.
Yeah. It's got a lot of possibilities. Hi, Pam. Hi, Nashua. So, okay, I gotta turn the fan on. It's gonna probably make noise.
Well, you need to go back to both of us because it's weird for people to come into your channel and see Lisa.
Oh well, that's all right. Uh,
Hi, Lisa. Glad you're here.
Hi, Lisa. Uh,
I
well,
was showing
yeah,
Tanya
but
these napkins I found at Joann's. Hannah wanted to go out there today, and they had these 40% off. The brand is Place and Time, and all the Place and Time stuff was 40% off. They had beautiful kitchen towels with
mm-hmm.
mushrooms on them and all kinds of beautiful kitchen towels in that same brand that were 40% off, but they were $12.99 each
Whew,
and then 40% off. I was like, I can't spend $8 on a kitchen
on a
towel,
kitchen towel. Yeah.
even if it's
Barbara,
beautiful.
she
So
got them at Joann's.
at
So
Joann's, yeah.
yeah.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Anyway, I just thought this mushroom one was just gorgeous. So
Yeah. Well, and I don't usually their discounts are on like the whatever holiday it is.
yeah, yeah. And this was just a brand, it was the place and
Yeah.
time, a discount for that brand. So anyway, I got those, and then I had a 50% off coupon um because I finally downloaded the app, and since they don't send them out in the mail anymore, I
Yeah.
downloaded the
Hmm.
app, and they gave me a 50% off coupon. So I got um this collection, Tim Holtz deal, that has a whole
Words.
bunch of it has really good words. I'll read them to you because a lot of times you get them and 50% of them I don't care. I would never
Right.
use. This one says start somewhere,
Oh, I
make
like
today
that.
amazing,
Hmm.
focus on the good, Blessed are the curious. You are enough. Love with all your heart. Be authentic. Give yourself permission. Shine brightly. Best day ever.
I like that
Love
one.
you. Hey, Hannah.
Your door is very stiff.
Yes, it is. Do you need something private?
No.
Okay. Lucky is a state of mind. Live your story. The best is yet to come. Collect beautiful moments. Every adventure is worthwhile. Stop overthinking. And lost and found.
Oh, I like those.
Anyway, I thought those were really good. And then I really love this part of the
Yeah,
stencil.
that part of the stencil.
That I
Mhm.
don't care about that much, but it might come in handy sometime. But this one I really like. So I got that with my 50% off coupon. So this is what it looks like, Hannah.
Oh my.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
You
Hi,
have
Kelly.
sometime make me something covered in that, yes?
Yes, I will. Or I'll give you a napkin. You can make your own covered something.
Hi, Kelly. Yes, she can.
Time for
She
that
can make her own. Uh-huh.
She just I don't have time for that anymore. Hannah's out here loving on my little sheepy that Sharon made me.
It looks like a meme.
Oh,
Like a
well,
meme.
Okay, not like there is a meme like that, but it looks like if you got a profile side of her going, it just looks like it would be what I don't know.
It is very cute. I love her. She's my
well,
I have a studio cat and a studio lamb.
well, see, and we have a camping troll, so you know.
I thought they were pineapples. I
Oh,
was very confused.
yeah, they're pine cones. This is a book that Hannah, you bought this for me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hannah bought me. It was trying to fall apart. Where was it at
Thrift store.
at the thrift store? Okay.
It was trying to fall apart, so I gave it to you.
Yeah. If it hadn't been
Oh.
trying to fall apart, she'd have kept it probably. But
I see. Okay.
anyway, it's called The Sketchbook. That's the name of it. So
Woo.
we need to make a sketchbook in here.
Uh-huh. Hi, Kathy.
Okay.
I'm just
that
trying to put away some of the the fussy cutting that I have been trying to work on at my desk, and then it piled up, and then I didn't get it put away, so now I'm thinking it's gonna go in there, but I'm not sure it's gonna go in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This
Hi,
book may
Kim
have to.
Polson. I think you're new.
Yeah, hi,
Good to
Kim.
see you. Tanya may know you, but I don't. I'm glad to see
No,
you.
I don't recognize her, but that doesn't, we had somebody new last week, and because I can't remember anything right now, I can't remember if that was her. So Kim, if that was you last week, then I'm sorry, because my brain is just shot.
Hello, Kathy Cowell.
It took all week to do my silly taxes.
Oh,
And
I've
that's why I
got to
didn't
do
get to
that.
come play with Lisa on Thursday, because I was working on my silly taxes. Of course, I do have to do 3 people's taxes,
That's true. I do Ethan's and Hannah's, but theirs takes 10 minutes.
Well, my mom's usually takes 10 minutes, but due to the fact that my brain was not, totally together, it took me 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Harry's usually takes me an hour and a half, and then I always check it the next day. Well, I had to go through everything 3 times because, I just didn't want to make any boo-boos. And
Yeah.
mine, I don't even do mine. Oh, hi, Riri. I don't even actually do mine. I actually do my paperwork to take to somebody. And
Ah,
it took me 3.5 days to do my paperwork, which normally it takes me a few hours or anymore. It used to take me a long time, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Anymore, I can usually get it done pretty quick because I just I have everything organized.
Kelly Ann says, Mommy Gami has made my hands nice and soft and had relieved my frustrations. It'll do that because it takes time and energy and this
Yes. Uh-huh.
and lots of oil. I'm
Yeah,
going to have to mute for just a minute. Sorry.
that's fine. Okay. Anyways, these I still have some more of this book, but instead of just cutting out the plants, I cut out the plants with the little sayings for most of them because they were just kind of cool. And so I thought I would keep them like that. And I'm putting some things over here because, I got to do a little tiny journal page. That's on the agenda as soon as I clean up this mess. So, but I'm just trying to find a place to put all of this stuffs in this little book. And since I have such a big old mess, the little book is not working very well. I think I need to take out some of the pages, but that may be something I do another time because I think that they actually have
I found my little book.
ooh, there you go.
It's just my second one, but I still haven't finished it. So
There you go. Barbara says she's not sure what, and I'm not sure how to say that. Mamagami. Can you explain that, please, Lisa?
yeah, I'm trying to think. I've got some papers I did. If I can find them, I can show you too.
Yeah. Hi,
Or I can do
Jacqueline.
one and show you.
Okay.
I don't have anything specific I wanted to do today, so I could do that. But it makes a lot of noise. Well, only at first, I guess. But basically, what it is putting oil on your hands, taking a piece of paper that has a pretty print or something like that on it, like a jelly print. That's what I used, was jelly prints. And then you take the oil and you wad up the paper with it, and you spread it back out, and you get some more oil on your hands, and you wad it up again, and you just keep doing that until it turns into kind of soft, fabricy kind of crumpled paper. And it shrinks. It's really funny. It shrinks down.
It shrinks. I
It
didn't realize
does.
it shrunk.
Yeah, it shrinks. Hi, Joni. Welcome, welcome.
I'm gonna have to take this to get these out of here the way I think I want to take them out of here. I'm gonna take the bloody things, everything out of it. So that's not happening today. That's for sure.
I'm gonna look around a minute and see if I can find mine.
Yeah. Hi, Joni. I'm glad everybody's here. It's fun to be back. I told Lisa before we came on, they added weight to my exercises. So that's kind of made it where my arm is just as sore as it was last week. But look, I can reach almost to the back of my table.
Hey, yay!
I can kind of get my hand up. That's about 10 inches above the table. I couldn't hold it there for very long, but every day it gets better. It's just and it's not painful. It's achy sore.
Yeah.
Unless I screw up and do something,
Maybe it's there, but I didn't.
Hi, Julie. So that it's just one of those things where it's getting better. It's just gonna take time, and I knew from the beginning it was probably going to be close to a year before I could actually do everything I've done before. So in my little what do you call it? What do I want to call it? When I was fussy cutting, these were little pieces that were left over, and since I haven't had much to do on my table, I thought maybe that I might use those.
These are Mamagami papers.
Okay, let me make you big so we can see that good, because that is beautiful.
But it's just a jelly print, and it's it begins to feel more like a napkin. Now it's dried out some again, so but it still kept the softness. But eventually the oil kind of, some of it dries out of it, and then you can use it easier. But I did that one. And this one, this was, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what kind of paper they were. And I can't remember for sure. But anyway, I did those jelly prints. And then I did this of one of your,
what are those eco parents?
One of your eco papers that didn't have a whole lot of print on it. Because I didn't know what it would do. And then this was cardstock. So this one feels a little bit leathery. And you can't really see the print anymore because breaking up the cardstock really, changed it. But it's still pretty. Yeah. It's interesting. And then this was another jelly print.
Now, I've done this without the oil on paper bags. With a, like the heavy grocery paper bag. You can wad it up and unwad it and wad it up and unwad it and wad it up and unwad it and use a little water, and you get that same soft, almost fabric-y kind of feel, but it doesn't have the oil.
Yeah. Well, these were pretty oily at first, but now they're really not.
Yeah.
And I used coconut oil because I had some.
Yeah.
But you can use whatever kind of oil you want, or some people use glycerin. Some people use lotion. But it's basically the same technique you do when you're making faux leather.
Right.
Except that that it's still soft.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hi,
I
Patricia.
think they are really pretty.
Yep.
Hi, Patricia.
And the other thing I did was, I had all my Happy Mail. So I took the little pieces off of the envelopes so that I have this little pile of stuffs from the envelopes. So I thought I would make my journal page. I'm going to start with that stuffs. I don't know that I'm going to have everything I want, and I think this stamp came from Barbara, and it's a cowboy hat. Isn't it cool?
Oh, it's cute. Yeah, I didn't get very far in here. And these are from 21.
Kathy, I'm sure you could do it with painted wet wipes, but the wet wipes are fiber anyways. Hi, Carol. It's Carol, right? I think Canadian artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Kathy, I don't think you really need to put the oil and stuff in it with the wet wipes, because the wet wipes are already...
They're already fabric-y.
Yeah, they're already a fiber-based kind of thing, so I don't know that it's needed. So, but anyways, and this was on Barbara's thing too, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I have these funny little pieces of paper.
Well, I got to find some stuff to use because I don't even have anything on my desk. I cleaned off my desk so that Ethan could use it, and that was that. So all my stuff was gone.
I might have to trim that out better. So let's see if I can find a page. That's the first thing. The other thing I did was I put stuff on my table. I have this stuff that I bought. And, putting it away means I might not play with it. So I have some stuff from my Hobby Lobby haul laying over here so that I might, use some of it.
Ah, good. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, everybody's doing wax seals. Oh, you got to use that. Yeah, that's for
something out of here. Yeah. And I may use both. I may put this over the page and then just cut out one of these to put on it.
Oh, that'll be pretty.
So
So I had to
Okay.
get wax seal stuff because I don't have any. So I just had to have some.
Barbara's got to get coffee.
Yeah, she's got to get coffee.
Well,
I
that's
I
important
gotta.
because you need to be awake.
Of
Okay, I
course,
want something that is.
I can skip coffee all day long.
Now, me too. I drink tea, but
Yeah. Well, and I drink my tea cold. So long
okay,
time ago,
I'm
I
going to
used to
do
drink
this
hot tea.
page, I think, because it will be.
Well, what's really bad, Barbara, is I've been back. I keep going back because they're going to put more of those oxide pads on sale, and that's my goal. And I have not been able to get more of those oxide pads. So, okay, you have to see that this is. But I told Jeff. Okay, when was it? Oh, we were at some meeting thing that we had to go to recently, and uh, I don't know, something got said about my birthday, which is a big one. And hi, Andrea. So,
Hi, Andrea.
I told Jeff that it's a big birthday. Shouldn't I get a big present? And he said, like what? And oh, I know what it was. Whoever we were talking to, her husband had just bought himself a Cricut. And I said, oh, no, I don't want a Cricut. I want a Brother Scan and Cut. And I turned to Jeffrey and I said, don't you think that's what I ought to have for my big birthday? And he says, well, you can buy whatever you want, whenever you want. So I don't know why you're waiting on me. That's what he says. And I said, well, because of how much it costs, because I won't use it nothing. And we're talking and back and forth, and she goes, well, what kind of a birthday are you talking about? And I said, well, the one that gets you Medicare. And she said, oh, that one. And so I came home yesterday after going to Hobby Lobby again, Barbara. You're going to be 40? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be 40. That one just kind of slid right by. I didn't even pay attention to that one. I said, I think I have spent my big birthday money at Hobby Lobby. And he goes, you did what? I said, I think I'm done. Don't buy me a big birthday present. So I'm not getting a big birthday present because I've been to Hobby Lobby way too much.
Oh,
But
well, I'm having a big birthday this year too, but it's not as big as
not
yours.
that big. Not
It's
that
5
big
years less big than yours.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Brittany's here. Hi, Brittany. She says
Hi,
she got your
Brittany.
package, but she didn't open it yet.
Oh, yay, good. They told me it wouldn't be there until Monday, so I'm glad you got it early. That's great.
Yeah, Julie, waiting for it is part of the gift. But the other thing is really and truly, would I use that Scan and Cut? Probably not. That's the problem. Okay.
Well, I think it would be fun to have one. I think
Mhm.
I could make my own stencils. I can
Oh yeah. Oh
and then
yeah.
I think I have 500 million stencils that I don't use as it is. So,
Oh, Julie, he wouldn't buy it. He would tell me to buy it because he would want me to make sure I got exactly the one I want. So whenever we do big presents, like when I did his um when he retired, I bought him his metal detector. Uh oh my goodness, Barbara, I can't imagine being that you're going to be 80. You must be half that age. So
she's the
anyways,
youngest 80 I've ever seen.
that's right, me too. But Julie, when we buy those big things, those big ticket items like that for one another, we say, um, yes, Andrea, I would like it to fussy cut for me. That's really what I wanted. I I would love to fussy cut, but I have all these dies for my die cutter and all this other stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, this is starting. I kind of like it. But, and then I went and bought rubber stamps. And why did I buy rubber stamps? I don't need rubber stamps. But see, if I was Jeffrey, my birthday would cost me less money, but unfortunately I'm not Jeffrey, so he has more trips to the emergency room than me. Okay. We're gonna try out one of these little stamps and see if I can't make it go on here. Hi,
Oh, I gotta
Kimberly.
turn off my heater out here, or I'm going to end up with my napkin.
Yeah,
going everywhere.
die cutting, stencils. I mean, there's a lot of things that I can see that Scan and Cut doing.
Yeah. If we lived in the same town, we could buy one together
There you go.
and share it, but we don't, and it we can't like mail it back and forth. We buy one each, cheaper than we can do that.
Well, and if we lived in the same town, I would buy it because I know she would come over and use it.
Mhm.
That's the other thing, it's I can justify a lot of things. It wouldn't be a big deal. Okay, I just threw something on the floor that shouldn't have gone on the floor. And I don't know where it went. This is there. Where's my I can't find my little blocks. There it is. There it is. It just was in the drawer wrong. And I don't know what went on the floor. Always put a piece of painter's tape on the back for a handle. Oh, on these you mean, Barbara? Yeah, I probably could have. It's just so much easier on the block. And I knew it was right there. I just couldn't find it. If anybody has come in and I missed them coming in, I'm really glad everybody's here. I missed a little bit on the. Hi, Nettie. Okay, now we need ink. I can't believe you had your heater on, and we've had temperatures that are 10 and 12 degrees over record.
Wow. Well, it's 68 degrees. I didn't really need the heater. It's just set on 72, so it kept coming on. But it's warm enough in here. It's not. It's 70. It's at least 72 in here because that's my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable, so.
It's 78 right now, but it was 82 or 83 yesterday.
Wow.
It was hot. I mean, it's been hot and sticky
we only
wet.
got up to about 65 yesterday. It's supposed to get up to 74 today, but it's not there yet.
Yeah. Well, the greenhouse, Jeff had to put a fan in just to work in it. He's out there finishing up. What do I want to say? He's finishing up the screens. He had to build the screens. There we go. This first one didn't come out right, so.
I gotta decide which ones I want to cut out and put on here.
Lori's here. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Nettie. And I miss Lori. Hi, Lori.
Yeah, I missed her too. So, but chat's moving, and if I look down, then I look up, then I lose people. So,
Goodness, excuse me.
yeah.
And I was not coughing at all till I came out here. Ah. Hi, Teresa. Glad to see you.
I can tell you're just getting started. Your tables are clean and neat. Oh, you're too funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
One thing I'm going to give y'all a hint if you haven't done this before, but you decide you want to. If you're going to fussy cut something out of a napkin, leave all of the layers together till you do that.
That's right.
Because it's very, very hard to cut one layer. It's much easier to cut several.
If you're going to fussy cut it, that definitely you want to do that. Okay, so there's numbers on my envelope. There's a number right there, and there's some numbers up there. I'm thinking we need some more numbers.
Okay.
But I'm thinking I want a big 11 because I like this 11 right there. Okay. This is the biggest 11 I've got. Yeah. Yeah, always, if you're trying to fussy cut, you want.
And it works pretty good. I mean, it's it's not that difficult to cut out if you do that, but I have forgotten and taken it apart first, and it was a one-of-a-kind napkin, so I went ahead and tried to fussy cut. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dear.
It was
yeah, Barbara, I usually cut napkins with a water brush too, but if you're trying to cut real close to something like she is, that's,
all of these run into each other, and so I'm wanting to use them individually, so
yeah.
I don't
I'm going to have to excuse myself for a minute. I'll be right back.
We'll be here, hopefully. Okay. So here's this. Now trying to get the back off of it. Okay. This one looks like it's just 2 layers. Maybe one layer already came off. I don't know. The other one, the dragonfly one, was 3 layers. Okay, set that right there. And decide what else we want to cut out of this. Goodness, I'm sorry. When she gets back, I'm going to have to go in the house and get a cough drop. I'm out here. Julie has no desire to fussy cut a napkin. Well, I very rarely do, but this is one that I really want. I really want to fussy cut, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna. It's really not any harder than fussy cutting a magazine if you leave it put together. If that makes anybody decide they might try it. So I have not, Teresa. I did look into one, And the one I could find that was, a good size to use out here, because I don't have a lot of space. Um, well, I can't remember now exactly what it was about it besides the price of it that made me hesitate. But that's a good idea. I had a humidifier out here that had it wasn't a HEPA filter, but it had a pretty good filtration. And but it went away. Okay, I'm going to show you all what's happening here. As I cut this, the third layer is coming off while I'm doing it. So that didn't happen the last time I cut one out, but anyway, luckily 2 helps some. It's not quite as easy as 3, but it
still gives you a little stability. Hi, Sonia.
It does, yeah.
And Julie's working on a Christmas journal. Well, I really wanted to make some Christmas journals last year, and then I didn't because, I didn't do anything last year. If I don't get back to work, I don't know what we're going to do here. Okay.
Okay, there's a little snail too.
Oh, that's cute.
So we're going to try to save him. I'm going to leave some extra napkin around him as much as I can without leaving the orange that I don't want on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Julie, it'll do that. Although, mine wasn't so much injury as just old body, apparently. I didn't realize that those muscles in your shoulder actually thin. As you get older, they stretch and they thin. That's how come so many older people get torn shoulders. My favorite, I found mine at the thrift store. My favorite one so far was made by a vacuum cleaner company. Hi, Beth. I missed what she was talking about. Do you know, Lisa?
HEPA filtration system.
Oh,
She was saying that I should get one of those to put out here, and I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I just hadn't found one that I thought was in my price range and yet worth the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my price range and yet work.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked in a while, so.
I had just one of those. It had metal, stainless steel filters down inside of it, and Ionic, I think is what it was.
Yeah, we had one of those.
And I had it downstairs in my studio, and I don't know how well it helped, but I will tell you that it was constantly filthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I cleaned it every other day or so because that's how dirty those stainless steel things would get. So I'm assuming that
I quit using the one we had. That sounds terrible, but I just got sick and tired of cleaning the thing.
Yeah, but at the same time,
when the kids were little. And time was a premium.
Yeah. My thing was though is that I kind of felt like at least it was pulling something out of the air.
Yeah, and I think it had to be to get that dirty,
Yeah.
But like I said, I just got tired of cleaning it and I just quit using it. But anyway, I do need to look for something to put out here. But finding something that will work size wise out here.
I was going to say also size wise.
Yeah.
Here in the studio, I have a floor fan that has a filter unit it will hold a like a furnace filter.
Yeah.
So it sits behind the fan. So as the fan pulls air through it, it pulls. It's like using the furnace when the furnace filter. So it gets dirty just like a furnace filter does, but it's just a floor fan, just a box fan. So there might be something like that, only on a smaller scale because you don't have room for a box fan. But
No, I don't.
more importantly, you don't have room to have it blowing around.
Yeah, because it
You
would
know,
mess everything up.
you're right. Okay, honey. Just rest. Don't worry about trying to chat. Okay, I'm
Yes.
going.
We're just glad you're here at all and hope
Yeah.
that being here can help your head some, but
Okay. I'm gonna glue these pieces down because I know that they're.
um, this is finagly.
Beth's ready to do journaling by fives again. So, well, it will probably be a little while before I promise to do something.
That
Hmm.
intense.
Yeah, yeah. I would really like to jelly plate, but I'm not sure I could roll the okay,
The
come on,
brayer.
Tanya. The brayer. I'm not sure I could roll the brayer consistently for long enough to do a session. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, um, because I don't think I could do it with my non-dominant hand. You notice I said that instead of saying left.
You can say left. It won't offend me.
I know. I have to pick it on you though. Um, yeah, I think it was Barbara. The, well, you've played with Lisa, I thought, but I want to do. I I promised the girls I'd sort out same sex Wednesday too, but there again, that's a commitment to something that's kind of big, and I right now I just don't want to because there are days like after I finished PT on Friday, I hurt and I didn't accomplish very much. So that's just what's happening. You know, it's not bad. It's just that that's what's happening.
Yeah. Well, and we'll all be even more ready for Same Sex Wednesday if we have to wait a little while. So,
Yeah. So
okay. Uh,
oh, that's pretty with the dragonflies. Yeah, rest, Teresa. Just rest and feel better. But I want to get back into things. I mean, I was supposed to come on with Lisa Thursday, and then that was the only day that the tax guy could see me. That was what happened. Um, I was thinking about using one of these birds on here, but I don't think so now. I think we're done, except for words. We got to have some words on here. It does say permanent resident right there.
there you go. You got some words.
Yeah, I got some words, but I think I want some more words. So,
Well, I found some words on the floor. It says Paradise is calling, pack light, and glittering treasure. And I thought I'm going to use one of those. Well, I don't know that either one of those will fit with this, but
oh, I like Paradise is Calling. That sounds good. Okay, what you seek is seeking you, permanent resident. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, let's see what's in these little words that now are stuck to the bottom of my what you call it, bottle. Oh, this says home. That might work.
She says.
Hmm.
Okay.
Walk whenever possible. Okay. Don't think that's going to work.
Oh,
Goodness
sorry.
sake.
I'm just trying to get in a little bit closer. Making it.
Okay. You have to read Andrea's statement. Lisa, you know this is the only crowd who understands. I found some words on the floor.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
In fact, it's such a normal thing for all of us. I didn't even think about it when I said it. It just seemed like a normal thing to say.
Oh, it's just
Okay.
standard.
That's funny.
If I don't find my studio, actually, if I don't find my dining room table, oh, it's really getting bad. The studio has, I think it was Kathy. Kathy was here earlier. Said that her studio was, how did she say that? It was leaking out into the rest of the house. My studio is leaking out into the rest of the house.
Yeah, mine did that years ago.
Yeah, Kathy's still there. She says, still here. Well, was it you that said it was leaking? I can't remember.
Okay. I'm just going to have to put glue on and stick them down somewhere because I can't audition them like I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So they just keep floating around.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't really like this permanent resident thing.
Oh, well, cover it up with something.
That's what I'm thinking. Hi, Gail. Julie's is leaking into the spare bedroom. Yeah, it's leaking. It's leaking.
Okay.
There, maybe that's what I'll do. Put it right over the top of permanent
There you go. That way you can still get the red, but.
That's what I'm thinking. And that says the occasional glitch on our path. I'm not sure that's what I want, but. Yeah, Julie said, put another word on it. That's what she said. Face always wreathed in smiles. Fixed emotion.
Okay, let's see if we can.
I might actually just like that one. I just, it just might just like it. Oh, I like this better. It says walk whenever possible. And
That
if I put it
like
just like, yeah, Riri, my paper addiction is yeah. It's beyond ridiculous. Is what it is.
Well, if you count books in that,
oh,
there is no comparison.
Okay. Remember what my studio up above looks like?
Yeah.
There's no room left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have books in my bedroom, books in my dining room that that really belong out here. I mean, they're books I got to use. So,
Yep.
Anyway,
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and.
that page was way easier than last week's page.
Well,
Must be
that's
muscle
good. Because
memory.
last week you
This-
suffered.
Oh, I suffered. Last week was bad.
Yeah, it was work.
Well, and this was just stuff on the table. You know what happened last week is I used those markers, which I don't really like, and I put down that first layer, and then that was just it. It was bad from then on. I'll show it to y'all in just a minute when I.
But it ended up good.
Yeah, it ended up good, but it was just it took so much to get it to come up.
Well,
Okay, today is the 26th.
we both had
Feb-
trouble that day.
Yeah. FEB 6 20 23. Okay. Now then, where is last week's page? Okay. See, I put that marker stuff down, and it bled through. Yeah, see, bled through. It was awful. It was, yeah. So now I know, don't put that marker stuff down because we don't like that. Anyway, so there's my page for today. Yay. Some punches, canvases, black, white. I like it.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got to see what Riri's saying, because she says I should have been more rational in my approach. Stencil, stamps, papers, books.
I think she said she's got too much stuff, just like the rest of us.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I
then I
want
went
my
out and
house
got
back.
more.
Too much stuff. I agree with you, and I'm not as fast as I want to, but I'm working on taking my house back. I am.
Well, and see, I did that, and then I didn't use my little thingies that I was thinking about using. So, oh well. Oh well, not a big deal.
well.
I did a page. Let's see. I got this. And you know why I got this? Did I tell y'all why I got this? Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Barbara.
I think you did, but I don't remember what you said.
Okay. I bought some of these little diamonds that I want to use like page decorations, like just down the side of the page or just a little here and there.
Yeah.
And I wanted those little wax stylus things. Thank you, hon. That but the wax stylus was pricey. I mean, they weren't on clearance. I mean, these were on clearance. Okay. This was on clearance. And I have wanted some of these for a while to try. It's just little.
Where did you find those?
Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay.
Okay, these are the diamond dots where the diamond painting stuff is, Lisa.
Uh-huh.
Our Hobby Lobby has that whole aisle has got a lot of markdowns on it. The big
I didn't
kit
even
and
go to that
everything.
aisle because I don't do diamond painting, but I didn't know you could just buy the little things, because that's pretty cool.
They have a whole rack of just the little things. These are called freestyle, and I think it's basically for those people who want to do their own thing with stuff or change a color on something.
Yeah. Well,
they were
my words are
74
crooked.
cents. Your words are crooked? Well, that's all right. I like Lisa. I want my house back. Yeah. I'd like my house back. That's the thing. I'd like my studio back too. They were 74 cents. They're normally, I think, around $2.99. It says.
Uh-huh.
I guess
and those are actually shiny like diamonds.
Yes, these are. I did buy a couple of colors that aren't shiny. These are the shiny ones.
Yeah, those are pretty. I like those.
Yeah.
Did they have any green ones?
No. The shiny ones, a lot of the shiny ones were gone. I did buy. I have been back. I went back and I did buy some in my colors, like
You see
um.
what Kathy says? I can't use our Hobby Lobby. Tanya buys all the good stuff.
I want to tell you, Kathy, that I only bought one of each. Okay, on the paint I bought one of each, and there were multiples left. She had not finished marking the stuff down, so I didn't. There was the whole bottom half of the paint rack. I didn't get any of those colors because she hadn't finished marking them down. I took one of each. There was plenty of colors behind all of those. I think there was one color of pink I took that there wasn't but like one left. And
Juliet is asking if they have a flat back.
yes, they have a flat back. I don't
Okay,
think
well, I
it's
thought if
tiny.
they were for diamond painting, they would. But
Yeah, I don't. Okay. I haven't had these open yet, so give me a second. I'll see about I have to figure out how they open because that's not it. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
what? They won't
Well,
open.
I can't figure out how to open it. Yeah. Oh, it's taped around the top. But yes, they have a flat back. They're just tiny little jewels. That's all they are. They're this tiny little ones. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
I gotta tell y'all, I'm not big on these.
Oh, I don't like them at all.
I'm not big on these. I wish I had not bought them, but I have like 6 more, 7 more, so I've got to use them because before I can allow myself to buy the ones I want.
Yeah. I don't like them at all. You hit 3 Hobby Lobby stores. I wish we had 3.
Yeah, we only have one. Where do you live, Lisa?
She lives
You gotta
near
live somewhere much bigger than where I live.
She lives near Des Moines. I
Ah.
don't know where all she goes to Hobby Lobby, but she lives near Des Moines. Okay, that had is it still got more on it? Dang it. I don't want to take the color label off. This is hard. Anyways, the paint, okay, she hadn't finished marking the thing down when I left. I went back the next day after my physical therapy, and all the sale paint was gone. So, I didn't take it all. I promise, Kathy, I didn't take it all.
You just have to be there on the right day.
Yeah, you have to be standing right there while they're doing it, I swear. She went to Ames, Marshalltown, and the south side of Des Moines. So, yeah. And Ames is a college town, Lisa. Marshalltown, I didn't realize Marshalltown was big enough to have one, but we used to do I know Lisa from bead shows. But you should see Lisa does the most just jaw-dropping. Okay, wait just a minute. I'll remember what to call it. Crazy quilting. She does her stitch work is just
Are you in one of our groups, Lisa? Do you get on Facebook?
Yeah, she does.
Because I would love to see. I would love to see.
I would love it if you would post some in the groups. Crazy quilting. Yes, Lisa had to type it for me. Is there different types of diamond painting? Because the ones I saw at Spotlight didn't have flat backs. I didn't think so. I thought they all had flat backs.
I've never seen any that didn't have flat backs, but I don't, I'm not into that, so I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
My sister does a lot of it. She likes it. But she likes the,
it's kind of like coloring in one.
Yeah, it's just mind-numbing, tedious to me, but she likes it. She enjoys it. So.
Okay.
Then she doesn't know what to do with her paintings.
Yeah.
And that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Andrea wants you to hold up that stamp set.
Okay, just a second. I will.
Lisa's going to post some stuff for us, though.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay, this is Stampers Anonymous, Mixed Media, Stamps and Stencil, Tim Holtz Collection. I'm going to try to find the number. I don't see a number on it. It does have a, what do you call those numbers?
It's not an ISB number, but
Yeah, I think it is an ISB number on the, with the, down here. Oh, those are pretty.
Well, and you can see that the back side is flat. Oops, wait just a
Yeah.
minute. I'll get it back in focus here.
Come on, camera.
Come on. All right.
There you go.
Yeah. But see,
Oh,
they're
I like
tiny.
those. Those
They're
are pretty.
tiny, tiny, tiny. So
Anyway, it's got these words. It's just a bunch of words for the stamps and then this stencil. I really love this
that
part of the
Mom.
stencil. Don't care about that too much, although these dots and lines might be fun.
Yeah. And Lisa, I said hello. The traveling crafter. Do we know who that is?
Oh, I think we're supposed to.
Okay, well, we're glad you're here, but since
But I
neither
don't
one
have
of
it
us
written down.
goes. Anyways, traveling crafter, those were hard to open because they have a sticker that goes all the way around that thing. You've got to get it all the way off before the thing will unscrew. Just so you know.
Okay.
She wanted to see
I'm
the
going to
words
just
in
read
front.
them off again, Andrea, because it's kind of hard to see.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. UPC symbol.
Yes, UPC.
number.
That's what it is. Okay. I'm going to read them real quick, so listen good. Start somewhere. Make today amazing. Focus on the good. Blessed are the curious. You are enough. Love with all your heart. Give yourself permission. Be authentic. Shine brightly. Best day ever. Love you. Lucky is a state of mind. Live your story. The best is yet to come. Collect beautiful moments, lost and found. Every adventure is worthwhile, and stop overthinking. So that's what's on here. Anyway, I'm fixing to put those on here, and I'm going to stamp them on the back of this, on this napkin piece, so I can use them.
Okay, did you read Angela's here? This is it's Angela. She changed her channel name.
Okay.
That's why we couldn't.
I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
Gonna write it down.
Well, I'm gonna have to get Jeff to redo my list again.
Yeah. To make sure that Angela was what you said. I wrote it down and then I thought, is that right? Thank you, Angela.
Yes, thank you. I can't spell Angela today.
Oh.
There's things that since December my brain is really kind of wonky. Anyways, I thought I'd play with this thing because, if I do this this is what I bought this for the stylus. Okay. This is what I bought this for. I bought it for the stylus because I wanted to try the stylus before I bought an expensive one. And it had this little butterfly in it, which I think would be cool charm for a journal anyways. So that's why I got it. And since I've never done any of this, these have different size gems. They're not all the same too. That's another thing. Okay, do they have, oh, they do have little numbers and whatnot. Okay. And I suppose once I dump them out, if I don't use them all, I'm going to have to figure out where they all belong. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the... See,
Just make one called goulash and put them in one together.
There you go. Well, I have some little jars that I got for mixing embossing powders together. So,
Well, that's cute.
yeah, well, and I could just attach this to the, I don't have to use the big ring. I could just attach it to the chain. And that would
Right.
work to hook onto a journal real well. So,
Okay. I need...
anyways, we're going to try this out since I've not done it before.
Oh, I found my missing stamp.
You found your stuffs.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Because I was getting worried. Oh. Oh, well, there you go. Make a mess. Oh.
I'm curious, Angela, what do you travel in? Do you have an RV like we do? Or do you travel in planes, trains, and boats?
Or a car.
Well, yeah, that they could, but you know, it's more fun to say planes, trains, planes, and boats.
That is
Okay.
true. It'd be more fun to travel in planes, trains, and boats too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have. Well, the
Yeah.
diamond painting things have stick 'em on them.
Yeah. Not on the little things. Not
Yeah, on the
the
paper
not
that
on,
you put them on.
Yeah. See what it is this is gonna peel off, and it's sticky underneath. If you can see it, it's got stickum on it. That's why I'm not sure. What time is it? It's 2:00. Okay. Rhinestones. That's what these silly things are. They're rhinestones. Duh. But I used to do bead shows, different bead shows in Marshalltown and Des Moines, and I know Lisa from there. Okay. Poke the
All of it,
round
she
side.
says. They're gearing up to get another RV, though. Cool.
And travel and work virtually, and our last baby graduates next year. We were going to travel and work because I make beads, and our first big. I mean, we've had some kind of camper or something pretty much since day one. Yeah, I kind of miss them too, Lisa. I miss the personal bead shows. I don't miss the setting up and the taking down and the travel for just that. But when we retired and we were going to do bead shows from the RV, I really wanted to do that, and then that all got trashed in a matter of seconds. Anyways, since then I haven't done a physical show since we got in the wreck. So, but I had 6 shows planned the first half of that year that we got in the wreck. So basically, this little thing has numbers on it, and it has sort of colors so I can see the different numbers. I wonder if it'd be easier if I took these apart. It might be, because there's letters and numbers on these little packages. I know that Omaha has gone back to having some shows. I don't know how well they were attended or anything. I get reports, but I used to do shows all over the Midwest, Minneapolis, Marshalltown, not Marshalltown, Madison, Wisconsin, but see, Bead and Button doesn't even exist anymore. So, I guess it was good timing that we stopped doing physical shows. Of course, I haven't made any beads since last fall because my shoulder's been out. So, this is perforated, but I'm afraid it didn't want to tear, and I didn't want to have gemstones all over everywhere. So,
I don't blame you. I'm just doing 2 of each for the moment.
Oh, you're stamping on tissue paper?
Yeah, well, I'm stamping on the napkin back I just took off.
Mm-hmm.
I always save them because I'm going to do that, and then I never actually do it.
Yeah.
And
I
I thought,
prefer
okay.
tissue paper, so I just put them in my cleanup napkins.
Yeah. Well, that's what I probably should do because I can see that this is going to be a lot more difficult to use than tissue paper. Tissue paper is so easy.
Barbara, I don't believe that I did anything to tear my shoulder. I believe that it was more just general work. You can get those tears in your shoulder just because of age and the fact that muscle actually thins as you age. It's one of those things that I did not know anything about. Should have probably been doing some exercises to eliminate it. Repetitive work is not helpful on it, and needless to say, 25 years of making beads is definitely repetitive work. So that was part of it. Now, I do know that it was bad, and I went to Jeff's Jeep is raised up off the ground quite a ways, and there's a step. He's made me a step, but when I put my foot up on the step, I can't physically lift myself just with one foot. Okay, so I tend to grab with both hands into a couple places and pull. So I was getting in, it was bad, it was hurting, and then it was raining, and I went to get into the Jeep too fast, and when I did it, I really pulled my shoulder. So that probably added to it. Repetitive work, yeah. And mine wasn't replacement. Mine was just mending. To the tune of even having a patch. But it's just one of those things. I think that a lot of people, and they offered to try shots in it, but if I took a shot, they couldn't do anything more for 3 months. And I'm like, I don't want to wait 3 months to get something done. So I just said fix it because there was 3 tears. It was also frozen, Barbara. It had calcium buildup in it, and that is a problem I deal with in my back as well. So that's, there's all those kinds of things. Okay. B. 1, 3, and B. There's letters and numbers on these things, so B.
You need one of those pill boxes or something like that.
Yeah. But I'm afraid they might wander over the top.
That's true. That's possible.
Yeah, Julie. And I went to get in the Jeep, and then, I had the MRI before we left on our trip, and then on our trip, I fell on a trail. I tripped over a stupid root. My toe caught it, and I went down on both hands. So it very likely could have torn even worse. But
so it was bad, and then she messed it up twice.
Yeah, right.
Doing things that just happened.
Yeah. but I had several tears, so I would guess repetitive work. I really do think that that's what it was. I want to go get something to put some of this in if it decides to spill out.
Alrighty. Probably a good idea. Okay. Well, there's that. Now then comes how do I protect it so that I can. There we
Let
go.
me see.
Just fold it up.
Oh, I see. Yep. Barbara, yes, I need to do some core stuff. My back is bad again, which that's because uh I haven't been able to get on the floor to do my exercises for my back, and doing them on the bed does not work. So
Yeah, and I struggle with that because I can't get down and then get back up on the floor.
I
And
had
so
been,
I've
but
struggled with getting any exercises for my back done.
yeah. What you need is a low coffee table that you can actually lay on.
There you go. There probably are some long enough, but
well, that's what they have basically at CT. It's just coffee tables.
Yeah.
That are padded.
Well, for years we had a padded table that we used to help my dad do exercises.
Mm-hmm.
But when he passed away, Mom got rid of it, and I don't blame her. It just took up so much space, but it would be nice to have for me now. Yeah, floor exercises are impossible for me too. And part of my problem with the hip groin area that I'm struggling with right now is trying to figure out how to do the exercises because I can't get on the floor to do them.
Yeah.
But
hi, Gail.
Anyway, we all need massage tables. There you go. And
Well,
you know what? I have seen those at thrift stores, and it never occurred to me to buy one for that purpose. And they were foldable. So it wouldn't have even taken up a lot of space.
Now then you just know what to go back and get, don't you?
Yeah, but they probably won't have any. It's kind of like the pancake griddle thing I'm wanting.
Oh, mm-hmm.
I saw them all the time, and now I can't find any. I did find one for $5, but it's like 50 years old, I think. And I don't know if it'll work or not. But for $5, I went ahead and bought it. But it's smaller and less sturdy than the ones that I'm really looking at. But I have it now, so I can do the encaustic stuff if I can get that to stay a good temperature. It needs to be able to stay a constant temperature. And
okay, one.
What was I going to say? I haven't tested it out yet. I was reading Julie's. I must Google floor exercises for people who can't get on the floor. And I was like, yes, that is a great idea.
Oh. Well, the exercise I do for my sciatica, you're supposed to get down on the floor, and it works better on the floor, but I do it in a chair all the time. So I'm just going to do out
for my hip groin area thing on the bed, but it doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
But it's all I've got, so that's what I'm doing. It's better than not doing them at all, I guess.
Barbara, that's the one I do. The I can't say that word, but it's a stretch for that particular muscle. I think that's the longest muscle in your body or something like that. And I do that one. Okay, so we're going to put wax in there. Okay, now does this that was cool. Okay.
Okay, I need to see.
Okay, I'm not.
I turned around just as you did whatever you did.
Okay, well, just a minute, and I'll pick another one up. But let me bring it in closer because I can. Thank goodness I can still get up from the floor. Yeah, I could get up from the floor until I had my shoulder surgery, and I cannot. Oh, I guess that's as close as it's going to come. Okay.
Yeah, my knees
I
are the reason I can't get up from the floor.
Yeah, I just scooched up. I pushed this thing into the little wax square,
Uh-huh.
and then I just pushed it like that. Jamie uses something like this all the time, and that's what
I
made
have
me.
seen her picking a lot of little things up with it and thought how
That
handy that would be.
that's what made me want one, but I wasn't
Okay.
sure how hard it would be to use. So that's why I didn't want to spend a lot of money on one.
Yeah.
But dang, this is not hard at all with these things, with this. Uh-oh, that was two. It got hold of two. I'm going to have to change glasses to do this, though. That's something I'm going to have to do. Let me hold it up. I'll show you. That was fast. I would have thought that it would take me a lot longer to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on.
So are just the dots sticky?
No,
Or is the whole thing sticky?
The whole thing is sticky from the looks of it.
So what do you do once you get the dots on there?
I don't know, but I was looking at that, and I'm thinking that maybe there's something you put over the top of your paintings. So I'm going to have to read up on it.
Yeah.
Because that's, it's sticky, but I don't know that it's sticky enough to keep them on there forever.
Yeah. Well, I know when they do the paintings, they fill up the whole thing. And so you don't touch the paper after you get it done. But there's empty space.
Right. So I'm going to have to put something over the top of it. Now, I could put Mod Podge over the top of it.
But would that mess up your sparkle?
It might. Kellyanne says there is a sealer for diamond paintings. So I'll have to go look at that. I got to go back to Hobby Lobby anyways, so that's just.
Well, I found my box of big calendar and book pages for collage that I've had sitting around forever.
Yeah.
And at first it was just calendar pieces for collage, and then I started adding these book pages in, but they're big images. Anyway, I thought I need to go through this and see if I really want to keep all these or not.
Yeah, you could turn those into envelopes real well.
That's true.
Teresa, what it is, just a minute, I had the box. It disappeared. It is a diamond painting little kit from the kids department is what it is. It's not actually a diamond painting. It's a kit from the kids department. And I bought it because Hi, Kathy. I bought it because it had the stylus and wax in it because I wanted to try out the stylus. Well, I'm glad you checked in and said, hey, yes, it's going. Every day gets better. Every day I can reach further. I can do more. They did cut my exercises back to only having to do one a day, but they take me about 45 minutes because of how many I'm doing, and they added weight. So they cut it back, but they but it takes longer, I guess what I'm trying to say. And this particular kit also besides having just the one size round ones, which I think the diamond paintings all have just one size round little gems, this one has multiple little things because like that big one is in there, and then it's got some that are shaped like little flowers and things like that, and that's not normal for the diamond painting stuff. So, and my next thing will be to figure out how long the wax lasts in the this thing. You know, if you have to get more wax right away, or almost put that in the wrong place. Some fantasy diamond paintings have larger dots and they also have different shapes. Ah, okay. Thanks, Gillian. Yeah, the weights is why they cut them back. They added 1 pound weights to several of my exercises. Plus, they keep adding exercises. That's another part of it. They keep adding more and more exercises. And the big part is that they're trying to stretch it, because that's my big goal right now, is to be able to reach out and up, and but I really want to use these. I think these would be fun to just put down the edge of a page, and I think I can do it with this, because if I make a tiny little line with this and then put the gems on, I shouldn't have to put anything over the top of it like I would have to on this or a painting, because
That's true.
This is definitely going to seal it down.
Oh, listen to this. The landscapes were like a violin bow that played upon my soul.
Ooh, that's
Henry
pretty.
Millay Stendhal.
That's
That is
pretty. I
pretty.
like that. Yes, Barbara. The exercises are. I was doing them 3 times a day. She was shocked that I was doing them 3 times a day. She said most people just don't do that, and I'm like, well, you said 3 times a day. I do them 3 times a day. The biggest thing is every week, every time I go in, it gets better, and that's all I can ask for, is that it gets better.
Barbara says, you may have read that already. Do those exercises as if it is your new religion. This will get you mobility for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and some of them now I can do with both hands at the same time. A lot of them I can't. So because I have to hold my with the bend over ones, when I'm bent over, I can't stand bent over and do both arms at the same time. But I do some of the actual exercises with my other arm now, because it's like, darn good and well, if this one's bad, the other one's going to be bad. And so I am kind of working with 2 colors here, just so you can see.
Yep, looking good.
If you want to heal quicker, do what? Yeah, that's right. If you want do what they tell you. That's right. Okay, how do we make them turn over? That looks pretty good. This
Aren't
is
you glad we don't have to do this, ladies?
Oh yeah. Just the thought of that is not very much fun.
Yep. Glad we don't have to do that.
But my left shoulder, and that's another thing, is the repetitive work that. Okay, wait a minute. What did I just do? Okay, it was right. I didn't do it wrong. I almost thought I did it wrong. Um, that's another thing is that making beads, I used both hands very repetitively. So, but my left shoulder I can still reach and I can still do, and so I may have fallen, I may have done something. Who knows?
Yes, they were, Andrea. Yep, yep.
Yeah, those were cow pies. Even I do that. Not that I've ever had to pick them up, but boy, I don't want to. Okay, a fancy stylus would be really nice, Lisa.
A fancy one.
Yeah, um, just because this is lightweight and a slightly heavier one would be nicer. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go buy one, but at the same time, this works really cool for doing any kind of little gemmy things. I imagine it would pick up paper too. The wax might go bad faster in the stylus.
Yeah. Of course, wax is easy to find.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if they have some special wax, but
I don't know. It might be what do you call it? Synthetic, but
yeah. They probably sell that too in by itself.
Julie says, "How come when I start crafting, I end up sorting into categories?" I don't know. What I'm doing is just folding the plastic back just a little at a time, just so I don't have to pull it all the way off. Because I know I'm not going to finish this today, so I don't want it to be. I don't want the sticky to get dust and stuff on it. So I'm assuming when you diamond paint that you would roll it back.
Yeah, just a little at a time, just like you're doing that. At least
Yeah,
that's what I've seen people do.
Yeah, Kelly says that you can buy the wax individually. That I saw it individually because the more expensive stylus they had did not come with wax. But what was really weird is the package of stylus they had. There was two different kinds, but one of them had two different stylus in it, different colors. But it didn't look like there was difference in the diameter of the stylus. Shake the rhinestones instead of tapping. Okay. Let me. Dang. Thank you, Kelly. It just flipped them all over. Just like not all of them, but
that's a huge good tip.
yes, it's because I was tapping it on the table, but it wasn't turning them over very well. Kelly, how often do you have to put wax on the end of the stylus? Does it depend on, like the weather or how many you do or?
I'm sorry. See this cartoon here?
Uh-huh.
So there's this guy, he's carrying the baby, and the woman's walking beside him, and she says, "I was hoping you'd wear your soldier suit so I could be proud of you." Like, poor guy.
Yeah.
That's not nice. Oh, dear. Oh.
Would blue tack be tacky enough? I don't know, Julie. I'm not sure. Kelly says it depends on if you're gentle, you can get up to about 30. So if you press hard, I've definitely done 30. I've probably done 40. So it seems to be working pretty good. I'm gonna have to try playing with the extra ones though to do. But I just think that it'd be cool to just put like a row of these down. Like, okay, so this is my tab. What if I put a row of little dots right there? I think it'd be really cool to just put them on my pages, and you could
Yeah.
always put them on a flower and things like that. But Jamie uses hers even on those ones that are sticky, like that are from Dollar Tree.
Uh-huh.
Press hard and the wax gets too compressed. Okay. And some people can get up to 70. Okay. Well, and the other thing is that I imagine when I get more close to finished, I will turn this thing upside down and push on it so that they adhere to the because this is a piece of plastic back. I'm assuming that the diamond painting things are on canvas or something that would be more flexible, because I know they're rolled up or
Yeah.
paper, whatever it is. But I would assume with a diamond painting, something is bigger, you would unroll the protective covering a little at a time and work all the way across. I can't imagine working like from the middle out or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I need those two that I had already opened. What did I do with them? There they are. I just need a few of these for right now. And a few of these for right now.
Kellyanne says
It's
it's just sticky
paper. Okay. The side to side thing really makes a big difference. Thank you very much, ma'am. Uh-oh, spilling them. That doesn't work very well. Doing this does mean it's hard to watch chat. Oh. Are you just deciding whether or not you're keeping them, or?
Well, I'm taking out some of them that I think I could cut things out of and make using smaller collages.
Yeah.
And I have thrown a couple of things away that I thought, I don't even know why I kept that, But for the most part, I'm just looking to pull out things that can be used in smaller collages.
Mm-hmm. Are you and
They
Diane?
like this fence.
Oh yeah, that's a cool fence too. I like that tree in the background.
Uh-huh.
That one.
This one.
Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me.
See, like this.
Oh yeah.
Doorway could be used.
Mm-hmm. Those are small. Those right there are small enough you could use in your book, I think.
Yeah, the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I could.
Are you and Diane going to do any more together?
I don't know. We haven't discussed it. I would like to, but we haven't.
With your
finding a time, that it's easy for her to do it with me is the hardest part.
Yeah. What do I want to say? That she having a real job you have to go to like she does.
Yeah.
Makes it hard.
Well, she's working 2 jobs. She's a hard-working lady.
Okay. I knew she worked at the school, right? Doesn't she work in the kitchen at school?
I'm not sure what her other job is. I don't know that she said. She just said she has a job that she does at night also.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Most of these I got out because I thought it would be fun to use in one of those in my big
That
you know
giant book that you
the giant book that I made out of the wallpaper book,
wallpaper. Yeah.
and that's what I got most of these for.
Have you
Because they're
worked in
just
that?
too big for anything else. I haven't worked in it in a long time, and I don't even. It's hidden somewhere, so I couldn't work in it right now if I wanted to because I can't get to it. But all my wallpaper
Well,
books are back behind stuff.
and as big as that is, you kind of have to work on it by yourself.
Yeah, you do.
You
And
can't. You're.
I've done some videos or live
Mm-hmm.
streams of working in it, but it wasn't easy because I kept having to try to scoot it over and
Mm-hmm. Okay, I
but
need the K's and K. I need K. 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 I need K.
I think
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna have
this.
to change strategy here because I've filled up my spot where I'm putting these. And oh, let's do this.
Bye, Mods. Okay, bye, Kim.
Bye, Kim. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, and thanks for hanging out. Okay, there's the K's. It is. They do send you, give you enough pieces. It's like I'm not going to be for want of enough pieces in this kit. Because like I need 3 Ks and there's a whole little package of them. So
So you'll
I
have
hate when
some
you.
extra ones.
Yeah, I hate when you get kits that don't have enough. That always irritates me with stuff. So okay, see my waxy thing is dead now. So I gotta have a little more wax.
So this is just the second time you've done that?
Yep. Mhm.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
there's easily 50 or 60 gems on there already. Okay, come on now. These bigger ones don't like to do that rolly over thing.
Some of these would be I might could use in my abandoned book because it's even bigger than the Nomad book.
Oh, mm-hmm.
See, now these I could cut out and use.
Oh yeah. Well, the other thing is, you could use them as backgrounds for something else too.
Right.
In another book. Okay.
Well, yeah, like in that Nomad book, I could stick these in because it's about this big, and then I
Yeah.
could tuck stuff behind the trees or
Yep.
So, and there are pages in there that I definitely would want to cover up with something. Oh, look.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Beth I saw had a deer in her backyard.
Oh.
I think I saw a posting. I think it was Beth. And I was like, I'm jealous. I wish I lived somewhere where a deer could come in my backyard. I have had a fox living in my backyard, but
when we lived in South Dakota, a great big huge buck ran across our yard, but that was South Dakota. Here we've never had a deer. We have lots of other smaller animals, but not deer. Okay, this is 6 and 7. I gotta have those 2 colors for right now.
ooh, that's pretty too. That'd make a good background.
Oh yeah, see, that would make a gorgeous
Look at the
background.
snow bunny. Isn't it cute?
Oh, see, and he's sweet. Mm-hmm,
He's called a snowshoe hare.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think they have pretty big feet. That's why because they can go across the top of the snow. I think. I'm not going to tell you that for sure. That's why they call them that, but
Okay. I'm gonna read something
okay.
just because I didn't know about it. It says, okay, let me find it. The raven, and they got a raven here, is also high in my regard, for it has an IQ comparable to that of a master survivalist. The wolf, which was in this picture over here, to that master survivalist, the wolf. In fact, the two have a partnership I've witnessed time and again. When wolves hunt down prey, ravens feast on the leavings. While wolves feed, ravens alert them to any approaching threat. Further, they have a special call that brings the wolves to the carrion. Snowshoe hares here may lack wits and fangs, but they have the ability to change coats and blend in with the seasons, winter white or summer brown.
Okay. I did not know that the ravens and the wolves worked together so closely, but
I didn't either. But there's the wolves. Anyway. Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It is.
Hi,
gorgeous. Malaya. Hi, Malaya. Good to see you.
Your images are convincing her to glue.
All right. Well, glue away. Gluing is good. There's another one I could hide some people or something in.
Okay, somehow I managed to pick up two. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. You're in the wrong place. There we go. Yep. I like this stylus thing. I'm very, very pleased that I.
Well, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and see if they have one of those discounted sets.
Okay, this was not in the diamond painting thing.
Oh, okay.
This discounted set, you know where they have all of the.
Just the kids' crafts.
This is kids' crafts, but it's more where they have the multi-packs for like Sunday schools and things like that.
Okay, yeah, I know where that is.
Okay, that's where these were, and they had a gnome, and they had this butterfly, and they had something else. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. All righty.
She was me, and I have two. Oh, it was Sharon. It was Sharon, and she has two deer. As I write this, a mama and a baby.
Oh, I'm jealous, Sharon. I'm so jealous. Yeah. I don't even have grass. I just have dirt at my house. I used to have some grass, mostly weeds, but some grass, until Sparrow started running around out there. And now it's Cubby ran a line around the yard.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't just play and mess up the whole ground like Sparrow does. Of course, Cubby he didn't spend a lot of time outside. He went out to go to the bathroom and run circles around the yard, and then he came back in the house. And Sparrow is getting to spend time outside. For one, he likes being out there. He's very happy to be out there. And number two, then I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Getting bit or something.
Into. Mm-hmm.
We finally got the backyard relatively dog proof. It looks like I run a makeshift kind of place, because we've got weird fencing up around the heat pump, so he can't get to the cords and the pipes and the insulation there. And then we've got grates up against the house, so he can't tear the thing off the faucet that keeps it insulated.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I need some more different ones, the odd ones. So let's see, I need like 4 of these. Yeah.
Teresa says go to the nail care sections first and see if you can find the wax pickup pencils.
Oh.
They're usually cheaper there, she says. That's good to know.
Okay.
Oh, I've already used part of this. I'm trying to remember what I used it on.
Well,
I wonder
I wonder if Dollar Tree has that too. If they have
that's a
wax pencils.
possibility. It'd be worth looking.
Sophia?
Hi,
Hello.
Sophia. Glad you're here. Yeah, I used these too. I think I used all of this in one of those big
books.
Yeah. That's just scraps that I stuck it back in here.
But I would, that might be they might have the wax and stuff too at dollar store.
Yeah. It'd be worth looking.
Because the package of wax they had with the styluses were kind of pricey.
Okay, these
I mean, there was lots of it in there.
I'm gonna
oh
keep
yeah, those would make gorgeous envelopes.
Yeah, these are from a calendar. They're not as sturdy.
But they'll be sturdy enough for an envelope.
Yeah.
Okay, I need.
Especially if I stick them inside Happy Mail, and not mail it in them. I don't know if they're strong enough to actually use it to mail stuff in. Now this would be because it's the cover.
Cover, yeah. Still a little kooky, but slowly improving. That's good. Yeah, you can buy the wax to refill the tool, Julie. They had little round and the ones you bought, the ones you could buy separately had an actual little container that held the wax, so that you weren't using something like this. This has got plastic on both sides of the wax that you just peel back. But the ones that you could buy had like a, what do I want to call it? Like a little plastic container. It had like a little short plastic container.
Okay, I'm gonna keep these to do envelopes with as well.
But I'd be like Teresa, I'd be looking at the nail stuff to see if that wax didn't work too, because I'll bet you it's considerably cheaper.
Yeah.
Heck, this kit also, Lisa, had enough extra jewels in it. I can do all kinds of pages with the jewels that are in this.
Yeah. Well, and if you wanted to, and the kit was cheap enough, you could buy it just for the jewels. And
yeah. Well, actually, I hadn't bought anything else because I wasn't too keen on the what do you call that thing? The gnome. But
oh yeah.
And these jewels are definitely the kind that are reflective. They have a silver back. Let me see about changing my focus. Autofocus. So come on now.
Use those.
Come on. Come on. That's about as good as I can make it do. It doesn't want to do today, and I can't hold my other hand up well enough. There.
Yeah, it's good there. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all silver backed, like the ones you get that are on the sticky sheets.
Yeah.
It's like Teresa says, it's amazing how much difference in the price of craft stuff that you can find in other departments and other stores. Yeah, I have haunted the hardware store for years because of that. That I need to turn the autofocus off, right? Yeah. Okay. The hardware store and I are very good friends. I happen to love the hardware store. Okay. And like I said, Jamie uses these with like the little guys you get from Dollar Tree that are sticky. This
Yeah.
and she just uses it all the time, and it's like, I want one of those. So it's Jamie's that enabled.
Jamie's fault.
Jamie's fault. Yeah, Jamie's fault. Um, just an FYI, I didn't even think I'd last this long, so we're doing good. But we have some friends that are supposed to stop by in a little while, and I'll have to go when they come in. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ask. I'm going to go ask the tea fairy. Yeah, because by then I'll be ready to go. I'm doing all right, but I'm going to go ask the tea fairy to fill up my tea bottle. So I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Oh. No, but will you do this? I just figured I'd stay on until they come in. Is that okay? I'm just gonna stay on until they come. Or will you get me more tea bottle? Yeah, I just told Lisa that they might be in and told everybody that when they come I have to get off. So if you don't mind doing that, I'd appreciate it.
This lady, I pulled her out just because she reminds me of one of my great aunts. It's not her, but she looks so much like her that it almost makes me do a double take.
Yeah, thanks, Teresa. Yeah, I don't. That's why I didn't. That's why Jeff told him that they could go ahead and come. He asked me if I was going to go till 4, and I told him I seriously doubted that I would make it until 4. So,
I couldn't stay till 4 anyway. So,
yeah.
Hannah wants to practice driving and take the puppy to the big park in town so they can walk a long time. So,
Oh well.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Okay, what is that's 6, and that one's 7, and I don't have any more of those. No, I have another 6. Thanks.
2 minutes till 4. Well, not here, Pam. Where we are, it's just 2 minutes till 3.
2 minutes till 3, yeah. And I'm going to need some Voltaren as soon as I get done.
I'm sure that's true.
I had to open a new little tiny tube, and I don't know why we have this little tube, because I don't know. I've been using a big tube, and I don't know why we have this itty bitty tube, but it's like, why did we get such a little itty bitty tube? Because that is just ridiculous, because it's almost gone.
A lot of the pages I've been looking at in here are from this magazine.
Life magazine.
Yeah. It was the fall of 1986, but it was a special anniversary issue.
Yeah. Pam, Lisa's in Texas, and I am in Florida. But I am almost as far west in Florida as you can go. There's, I think, 2 counties that are on Central Time, and the rest of Florida is on Eastern Time. Eastern Time. So, but we're just a few miles from the Alabama border. So, okay, I'm just gonna put, when I get done, I think I'm gonna put most of these in together. Let's see, maybe I'll put the fancy ones in one little thing and the regular ones in another little thing. That way, because I'm not going to sort those back out. That's for sure. I'm too lazy to do that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, that is really cool.
It is.
You know,
Very
you could
awesome.
just take those and do a book just with each of those pages. Okay, how could we bind it where it would be good? A Japanese stab binding where it bends? You'd lose about an inch on one side, right?
Yeah.
But you could make a whole page of those.
Well, I've kept them because I keep thinking, I mean, I put them in here, and then I decided I probably didn't really want to work as big as that wallpaper book again. I mean, I might in that one, but
that's a big book.
It's a big book, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept thinking I'm going to find a use for these. I've got where is it? I've got a 12 by 12. You know those little black books that you got, one for you and one for me?
Yeah.
That have white pages.
Yeah, that's not 12 inches though.
No, but I got a big one like that when at the same time you got the little ones, I got the big one.
Okay.
And I could probably use some of these in that.
Yeah, you could.
So that's a great idea.
Okay, these are all silver backed, which is not what these are. These are not silver backed. So that is one reason why they're so much shinier. Okay, we got
just leave all those.
And 4s.
You can use part of that for sure.
J and L, C and 4. Okay. And Lisa, I do plan to try to come on Thursday if you're going to stream.
I'm planning to.
Hopefully nothing will get in the way. Mr. Israel just didn't have any other time, and I needed to get my paperwork in. That was just. Now he's supposed to be done next week, but I can always put that particular appointment off a little bit. That one doesn't matter as much.
The going back to pick it up one?
Yeah, the going back to sign papers and pick it up. It doesn't matter as much as getting it in there so that he has time. I didn't considered crystal rhinestones. Yes. So Kelly, so most of the diamond painting kits then are not crystal rhinestones. The other rhinestones don't have a silverback because they're opaque. Okay. So do the diamond paintings have a lot of crystal rhinestones, or are they just more like the opaque ones? Because these that I bought, these ones are iridescent. They have an iridescent coating on the top, but the backs are opaque. Now I did
I
buy
saw
some.
some of those and was looking at them, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was at a thrift store. They had 2 or 3 tubes of those like that.
Hmm.
But they were all um, they were glossy, but they were just a solid color.
Yeah. Hmm.
And so I didn't even get them from the thrift store because I was like, when am I going to use? I didn't think I would use those. Well,
Yeah.
they were
Well,
also not colors I really liked. If they'd been colors I
yeah.
really
And
liked, it'd have been different.
I did buy like lime green, magenta, and a purple and a turquoise because I
Yeah.
thought those I would use even though they are opaque. I thought I would use them even if I used them in the middle of. It really depends on the painting. You can get crystal and opaque paintings. Okay. The ones that Pam and Beth are doing are opaque. Okay. I want to show you something that I did get this week though, because I wanted to get more than one package and they didn't have but one package.
Oh, well, show me.
Yeah. And I wanted
You
to get more
can
than one.
buy individual colors, yes.
Hmm. That's what I bought was individual colors. That's that's what these were. These were, and they were 74 cents a. There's 2,000 in there. They were 74 cents a thing. I wanted 2 packages, Lisa, because I wanted to send you a whole package.
Ooh, those are pretty. I will
Yeah, they're
look for them.
copper. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, look for them, but I thought I would just cut some off and send them to you too because I couldn't get
Okay.
another package.
Well, I'll look for them tomorrow. If I don't
Okay.
find them, I will let you know.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Um, but they were copper. They had lots of the silver one or clear ones, silver ones. Um, but they didn't have any more of the copper ones. Flat back rhinestones, yeah. And this kind of thing, these are sticky. These are like stickers. Now, I don't know. I wouldn't trust them. I would probably be gluing them down anyways. So, uh but you can get sheets of these at Dollar Tree. I have some from Dollar Tree. Um that are the sticky ones. Okay. Let's see. We'll put these in there.
Do you have any? Well, these might not actually fit in without bending them, but I
Oh, that's
got a bunch
cool.
of these. Um
What is that?
it's like acetate, but it's got a pattern on it. Let me put something under it, and
Yeah.
so you can see. I'm trying to find something white or black or something solid. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Anyway, they might get bent, but I'll send you a few of them because I definitely don't need them. It was one of those things where, like at Tuesday morning, they have things packaged and you get like a dozen of them,
Yeah, could you roll it a
the
little
same
bit?
thing. Huh?
Could you roll it? I mean, I bet you could put it inside of a. I bet you could roll it and put it in a paper towel tube.
That's a good idea.
The these copper things, Pam. Oh, good. I got you big, and I'm trying to show her something. These things, Pam. Yes, I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were 99 cents. They were on clearance, and that's probably why I couldn't get a second set because I didn't get there soon enough to get the second set. Okay, let's see here. We need 1L, 1L, 1L.
Okay. I need to put these somewhere else because I'm going to put them in with scrapbooking paper. Because they're
Yeah.
definitely not, I wouldn't use them the way I use any of this other stuff. So Oh,
But honestly, for the number of rhinestones you get, this little kit on clearance.
how much was it? Do you remember?
Yep, it says it was $1.24.
Oh, wow, that's well worth it.
Yeah, it had the stylus in it. It had the backing. It's had all of these doodads. Even if you weren't going to hang it, this clip right here would be is cool to hang, stuff on your journal.
Yeah.
It's got a big what do you call that? Okay, just a minute. It's not a key ring because it has another name.
Was it
Split ring. It's a giant
Yeah.
split ring. So the other thing is that all the stores discount stuff at different times, so you just have to keep going back. It's irritating, and they don't discount everything at once. Okay, I know for a fact they're going to discount virtually all of the distress oxide inks because I've seen it online that people have shown where they were all discounted. But my store has only discounted 2 of the colors.
Mine discounted the purple. That was it.
Yeah,
At least that's all I've seen.
I got a purple and a pink raspberry. And a raspberry one. Yeah. So it's like, okay, why not do them all at once so that when you go in, of course, I guess maybe they're trying to be nice to people and so that, I don't get all of the colors that I want to get, right? Mm-hmm.
Well, it'd make you come back multiple times.
That's what they're doing because the more they do that, okay, they just started discounting their paper in my store. Their scrapbook papers.
Yeah, they haven't done that yet in mine, or they did it and it's already what they discounted is already gone, one or the other, because I didn't see anything.
Yeah, they'll if they did, then there would be a lot of big holes because they discounted a whole bunch of stuff. There wasn't a lot I liked, but there was a few things. But I also know that they haven't discounted all of that because somebody had the glitter paper on discount and ours wasn't discounted yet. So
yeah,
so it's like, okay, just discount it all at once. Just make it easier on me. Of course, physical therapy is right up the street, so that's why I get to keep going back.
There you go.
So, and Helen and I were talking about a year or so ago, she drove clear over to Mobile, and there's a couple of Hobby Lobbies over there. And I am allowed to drive again because I'm not taking any drugs. So, like, okay, maybe I should just get in a car and go.
There you go.
Well,
take a road trip. I don't know
maybe
how much
I
of a
ought to call
road
the
trip it
girls
would
and
be,
say,
but
I should call Kathy and Helen and see if they both want to go on a road trip. That would
there you go. That'd be fun.
Yep. We haven't been thrift store shopping in a couple of weeks because of my schedule, but chat seems frozen. I hope y'all are still here. Now that it looks like they're here. I just don't. Chat just hasn't moved in a few minutes.
Oh, well, it still says we're live.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they just may be tired too. This is actually fun. I don't think I would want to do a whole painting.
Yeah. But something small like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what color is that one? I don't know what color that one is. Let's get it out of there so that I don't have it messed up. Oh, there's Kelly's here. Okay. How does his shoulder cope with driving? Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, Julie, I've driven I took myself to physical therapy all last week. And I'm doing fine, but it does both times I went to physical therapy, I had to do some other things, so I had more than just one stop. It's not driving, it's the parking and getting out of the parking spot. So, needless to say, I just parked in the very, very, very outside and walked, just so that I don't make it worse, that kind of thing. But then, like yesterday, mom called me yesterday. She had a problem. I'm like, what's the problem, mom? Her glucose meter had died, and she said, I'm afraid I have to have a new glucose meter. And I'm like, well, if you have to have a new glucose meter, we have to get a prescription for that. I said, but I'll bet you it's just the bloody battery.
Yeah.
So, but I had to go right then and do it. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave that for her, so I had to go out. But for just one or two stops, it's fine. Driving all the way over to Mobile might be something that I don't want to do.
Why do you have to have a prescription for a glucose meter?
You don't.
I was going to say, because I bought one and
Yeah. You do not have to have a prescription for a glucose meter, but mom's on Medicare, plus she has Blue Cross. So if I have a prescription, it's paid for.
Oh, well, that's good enough reason.
Yeah. And they cost, I think the one mom has costs about $40.
Yeah.
So, it's worth having the prescription. And she's had it for a long, long time. So,
yeah. Well, the one I bought is also measures ketones.
Oh, yeah. See,
And so that's why I got it. It costs more than $40, but
right.
But it does both. So,
Kellyanne, you're gonna make inchies from scratch. You may have to look at that. Let me I have to go to YouTube to do that. I need to put Kelly's channel in there. Let me see if I can do that. Unless one of my mods is around.
what are you needing to do?
Get Kelly's channel so that.
Is Barbara still here? Barbara could do that. She's good at that. That's the only bad thing about using StreamYard.
Yes. Well, and I have to go back and forth to wait a minute. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, Barbara's going to go find it for us. Thank you, Barbara.
Yay, Barbara.
I appreciate it. And that way we could, because what time are you going to go on, Kellyanne? I don't want to promise I'll be there, but the other thing about StreamYard, I can't make someone a moderator from StreamYard. That's another thing that's a pain, if you ask me.
She says 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, so that's
7 o'clock our time.
Our time. Okay, well, by then we should be done with dinner, so that would be good. Okay, I gotta have some 4s. Oh. There's so many little tiny colors and stuff in here. This is swoosh, not okay. Swoosh, helicopter. Oh. Well, Jeff didn't mow, so he was concerned this morning. He wanted to mow, but he didn't want to mow if I was on, and I told him it's not a big deal. I was okay if he was gonna mow. He doesn't get that close to me. But I'm starting to get tired, so I almost think that I'm gonna get ready and go.
Well, I need to go, too.
go
So
soon? Okay, well,
yeah.
then I think I'm gonna get ready and go, guys. I'm gonna finish this little 4. This is cute. It's just like, but I can't see that it's gonna stay on there very well. So I'll have to see about whatever kind of finish they put on those things. Anne's gonna be on for. Oh, okay. Barbara put Kelly's link in. There you go. And I'm gonna get ready and go, guys. Um, this is my project.
Bye bye.
And hopefully I'll get to be back on. Barbara's gonna finish her little book eventually. That's what I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'll probably see about some finishing stuff, Julie. Just because if I'm gonna leave it as a charm for a journal, I don't want it to come apart. So, okay, Kellyanne says she's gonna go on at 7 instead of 6 because at 7 so she doesn't overlap Anne. But anyways,
Okay, so
guys,
that'd be 8 o'clock our time. I might can actually be there then.
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we'll see you all later and love you
Bye-bye.
bunches and bye everybody. And hopefully I'll be on with Lisa Thursday. Lisa's going to be on at 1:30 on Monday and then again 1:30 on Thursday. So
Yes.
see y'all.
Will do. See y'all
Bye.
then. Bye-bye.